Space, or the fabric of space, is only affected by momentum or velocity. A mass without energy is just matter. It has no real place amongst the energetic stars. This means that if nothing moves and is subtle, it sits stationary in the dark space, and space has no real problem with it. But once it starts moving on its own, or by itself, having some sort of propulsion value, and depending on how fast it moves, a vessel, planet, star or galaxy, or even cluster or comet, any chunk of mass gaining acceleration by some reasonable gain will not affect the space until it is put into accelerated motion. Now as the object gains velocity, space reacts by instantaneously protecting itself against change. Once an object gains a velocity close to light speed, it has already been pushed away to twice the optical velocity. As it still gains speed, the faster it travels, the more acceleration gains. Space puts out a defense by adding to it a transparent speed, s. v plus a acceleration equals t. v the transparent velocity. Finally, the object will gain space curvature, but not until it reaches a transparent velocity equal to its mass squared. This will cause space to then push the object sideways into a curve against the elemental fabric. After this happens, next it will enter an acceleration free fall. This means that the object's speed no longer accounts for its velocity. The mass now is traveling so fast its velocity is unaccountable because it's traveling faster than what might be called normal gravitational acceleration. The gravity of the universe is either 96% a dark repulsive force, as I have explained here, or it is an attraction between interacting object energies of a controllable environment. Since this free fall point is non-inertial, meaning the mass has overcome the repulsive pushing made by the spaced fabric and will begin to slow down until it reaches uniformity again. With the space fabric where it will stop, it discovers a place in the cosmos with other vast deities around it, like our solar system and other systems of stars, where space is subtle and the object is directed into a path relative to the subtle push-away force of the fabric. It joins in with planetary masses, stars and galaxies in an acceptable uniform motion with all the other masses. This velocity description is of a comparison with the measurement of the universe's spaced expansion, its rate, and concluding equations, where everything has now come in uniformity as an end result. Some physicists ask the question if the universe is changing into something, that its physical body as a whole and as a result might be preparing for a superficial change and anomaly, or that because all matter throughout the universe is a relieved energy mass that doesn't change and it is only space that is changing in its expansion, getting bigger over time, that it is the second that is apparent. You might say that space has a superimposed speed limit and that speed limit is measured by its gravity.